Now two flags fly above my land that really sum up how I feel. One is the colors that fly high and proud, the red, the white, the blue. The other one's got a rattlesnake with a simple statement made. Don't tread on me is what it says, and I'll take that.
Hey y'all, Big Bub here from Big Bub Outdoors. It's my favorite time of year again. It is September 28th, 2019. It is 7:51 in the morning. Got a little bit of a late start today. Someone didn't want to get out of bed. Yeah, I wonder who that could have been. But it's opening day of youth deer season. So me and Fiona's out here in the ground blind out on some public land. Set up in this swampy land by a power line. Hoping a deer comes by. She's out here using her Mossberg 410 pump shotgun. Running Winchester 3-inch slugs. She's already putting one deer down with a 410 single shot, and her pappy bought her this one, so she got an upgrade, and she hasn't got to shoot one yet. She didn't get one last year, so she's hoping to make up for it this year. We'll see how things go. It's still very early, so hopefully we get a deer on this video for y'all. I'll come back to y'all later. Hey y'all, Big Bub here from Big Bub Outdoors. It is 5/18, September 28th. It's the evening of opening day of youth season. We seen one deer this morning, and that was, let me kind of zoom in here. Yeah, you see where that opening is there? That deer was on the right here in this opening. The deer was on the other side of that opening. Hang on. So it's way too far and not enough clear shot for Fiona to take a shot with her 410 that I feel comfortable. I won't let her take no more than 50-yard shots. Am I comfortable with her shooting abilities? Yes, I am. But I like it humane, and anything can happen. So I limit her to 50 yards. And just using a 410 Mossberg pump with 3-inch slugs. So we're hoping something comes by. Couldn't get a babysitter for the bug. So today is Anna Bug's first deer hunting session. How old are you, Buggy?
5.
What are we doing today?
Show me some deals.
Well, we're trying to shoot some deer, right?
Yeah, but
We're hunting.
we got it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready to do some hunting? You gonna hunt next year?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Fiona. You're after what, number 2? Aren't you? You got your first doe, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think so.
Didn't get nothing last season, but you got your first one the season before. What are we after? A buck. But we'll shoot a doe, right?
Yeah, I'll show any deer.
If it's brown, it's down. So, hopefully we get some deer on this video. Or shoot.
Stick your hands out, Anna.
Keep your hands in. And we're going to see how it goes since It's Anna's first time sitting, and she's only 5. So she shoots guns. She knows the rules on guns and gun safety. She knows hunting rules. It's just, you know, if you got kids, you know how 5-year-olds are. They're loud. They don't want to sit still. So we'll see how it goes today. And if not, we'll be back out here for our last trip out tomorrow morning. If we don't get it done today, we're in a good spot. I'll zoom in. That bright green down there, that's my throw and grow. That stuff worked real good. Got lots of throw and grow out. So we got a nice little throw and grow down in the valley down there. It's actually about 30 yards from us. And they've been eating on it. There's a two main trails that go by it. They've been chewing on that throw and grow, so hopefully something comes by this evening and we get it done. So I'll catch y'all here in a little bit. There you go, big pup here. It is 6:38. About 10 minutes ago, we had a doe come in at roughly about 45 yards. Now it was close enough to shoot, but the problem is we have a dry creek bed right down here, out here in this grass field. And I'll turn the camera around and show it to y'all here in a minute. Kind of point it out where it's at. The grass is about hip high out there. And anywhere from hip to knee high, depending on where you're at. And there's a creek bed that runs between it. It's been a dry year, so it ain't got no water in it. And the doe, we kept hearing it. It was bleating. We'd hear blap, 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 blap. And we were looking around, and I looked over, and over by that tree down there, there's a tree that butts right up to the creek bed. Shh, you gotta be quiet, Nana. And it was a doe. All you could see was her head. She was looking around, and she jumped out, went up that way. She just walked off. We didn't spook her or nothing. She didn't even know we was here. Fiona tried her best to find an open shot, but she couldn't find a good shot, so she didn't take a shot at her, which I'm proud of her for holding off and not taking her shot. But I'm going to turn the camera around and show you, but she was walking a creek bed, and all we could see was her head. And then she got in front of us and got away with that creek bed. Let me zoom the camera in here. Let's see. Right there, where them 2 trees are, that creek bed runs right there. So she was in between. When we seen her, she was right there in between them 2 trees. And then she walked into this foliage right here and went across. And we watched her cross that right there. So we watched her for about 15 minutes. She crossed over. So we're hoping. It's still early. Like I said, it's only 6:40. We still got about another hour, 20 minutes left of hunting. And we haven't, my nose itches. We haven't given up yet. Hannah's fairly quiet for a 5-year-old. She's a little antsy, but when that deer come in, when we did notice it, Hannah was real quiet. She didn't move, and we tried to get her, but we're sitting in a crossing. Like I said, we got a showed you all the bait down there that it's throw and grow. It's legal in Indiana if it grows. You know, it'd be illegal if we had like corn or salt block or something. We can't do that in Indiana, but we can plant food. And so I guess it's really not bait. I guess you'd call it a food plot. We got a small food plot of clover and rye down there. And we're in a crossing between 9 trails. And this is a real good area for deer. I killed a lot of deer out here when I was younger. And the spot I used to take the girls got bulldozed over. So that hunting there is no longer there. So we had to find a new spot this year. So I brought them to a spot I used to hunt. And it's a real good spot early season before everybody gets out here on this public land. So I'm hoping that another one comes in. But we'll see how the day goes. I mean, it happened so fast I didn't even get time to get the camera out. So hopefully I get one come in and I can video her shooting it. But if not, y'all get the aftermath. And if we don't get one today, we've got tomorrow morning to hunt. She's got a birthday party to go to tomorrow evening. So we have to get it done either tonight or in the morning. So our fingers are crossed. And we're open. So I'll see y'all here in a little bit. Hey y'all, Big Bub here from Big Bub Outdoors. It is the 6th, alright?
Yep.
October 6th. Deer season has been in officially for 6 days. I have not been in the woods, but this is my first time this year. Got me a new job, been working a whole lot. Got to go out youth season. Boss gave me that off. My daughter shot at one. We didn't get it, so me and Eric was going to go to another spot. We had our climbers. I had my compound, and it started downpouring. It wasn't supposed to be this much rain. It was supposed to be light drizzle with like a 35% chance. Now we got a 100% chance of thunderstorm. So we switched our strategy. We come out to another spot we got. We're sitting in the quad pod that Eric bought at Academy. He bought the accessory kit. As y'all can see, it's really dark in here. I mean, there's Eric. Y'all can't even hardly see him. We're literally in basically a ground blind 10 feet in the air. I'll turn the camera around here in a second and show you our view. But so we switched up. I took the compound back home. I got tags for where I can run compound or crossbow. I'm running my crossbow. Eric's running his. I'm running the Silent Strike from Rural King. It does me real good. And Eric's running the PSE Fang. I'll turn this. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'll show y'all what's going on. Alright, I kicked my light on. There's the PSE Fang.
350 XT.
His is shooting 350 feet per second. And the funny thing about that is, see, the good thing about Eric's, it's real narrow. Mine's kind of really wide. But mine,
it in my stand too. It works real nice. My climber.
Mine's 350 feet also. Me and Eric's 0Ds in. Like I said, there's not, the windows are real small. Here's our view, and it is just downpouring. But I don't care, it's raining. It's my first day hunting, so we are hoping for the best. Hopefully we get something on this video. If not, it was a nice day out on public land, and I'll see y'all here in a little bit.
Breaking my new Nox.
Yeah, oh yeah, he got some new Luminox.
With my new arrows.
Yeah, they're Carbon Express Launchpad Nox, and you're running
Carbon Express Mayhem.
He's running the Mayhems. And I'm just running the cheapos that came with my bow. They shot good and I liked them. But we are both running the same arrow tip. I got Eric hooked on these last year. These are NAP Blood Runner knockoffs from China. They're
1.5 inch cutting radius like this, and when they impact they open up to 2 inches. So if they don't deploy, you still have 1.5 inches like a regular Stinger broadhead, 2-blade broadhead. If they do deploy, you get 2 inches. So I've never had a deer go more than 50 yards with these, and they've done me tried and true. So that's what I got for you for now, and I'll hopefully bring y'all back here soon. Hey y'all, Big Bub here, Big Bub Outdoors. We've been here about an hour. See this down tree right here? We got a small little 6 or 8 pointer just on the other side of that tree right there. It's 65 yards out. Been watching him. He come in from way down there, about 200 yards. He come in, he bedded up right there, 65 yards from us. So we got about another hour and 15 minutes left of our hunt. We're hoping that he gets up and he walks a little closer to us so one of us can get a shot with a crossbow. Being that Eric hasn't killed a buck yet, and that's a decent little, looks like a little 8, we're going to let Eric have that deer, and I'm going to video his first shot and try and focus this camera in a little bit. Right there. Right, let's see if I can't get my finger in here in this camera.
He's right behind that angled tree.
Right there. I got him on camera. Right there. That brown, that is that deer right at the end of my finger, laying down. I got my camera zoomed in as far as it'll go. It is raining real hard. It gave up for about 30 minutes, and he walked from about 200 yards from our right and worked his way down the river. And then we got a couple does that are down to our right, and they bedded down when this rain started coming in. So we're hoping that the rain lets up again from this downpour and they get back up on their feet, and one of us gets a shot. If a doe comes in, it's a free for all, whoever shoots it. But if that buck gets close, it's all Eric's. I want Eric to get his first buck, and I'm going to video it all. So go ahead and bring this camera back out so y'all kind of get an idea. Yeah, there's the crooked tree right there. He's just behind it. It's 65 yards. So hopefully this thing gets up, moves in. He can't even hear us. I mean, I know I'm talking a little loud on my video.
Rain beating off this
but
blind.
that rain beating down on us and everything on this blind, they ain't hearing nothing. And we've seen what?
Like 7 or 8.
7 or 8 deer.
We had 3 of them bleating back in this tall grass over
Yeah,
here.
we had something bleating behind us.
Before that one was
And
grunting.
then that buck, he started like grunting. He wheezed at something. That was pretty cool. So it's been an interesting morning for my first morning out. I still got to thank Eric for the fucking quad pod, because it hardcore changed our strategy, because we was going out, we going to be in climbers, and if you've ever sat long enough in a climber, when it rains, the climber will want to give, and you'll kind of slide on a tree a little bit.
A light drizzle for today turned into a thunderstorm.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be a light drizzle, and we end up with a thunderstorm. You gotta love Indiana. But
We needed this rain though. Hopefully it ends that EHD outbreak.
so hopefully one of these gets up, because right now we're looking at 2 does, a mom and a fawn.
And whatever's behind us in this tall shit, we can't see
And we
yet.
got something that was behind us over here. We seen the grass move, kind of swivel right there. We watched something come in that high grass right there, and like this stuff's actually 7 foot tall. We're 10 feet in the air, and y'all see that there's the tops of it. It come in and it was bleating, and we was watching the grass move, and then a whole bunch of it just like mowed over. So what I'm thinking is they just laid down. It all mowed over right as the heavy rain started. So I'm thinking they laid down right there. And then we got that buck over here, and he's just chilling right there. And then we got 2 does, a mom and a fawn, right down there. So hopefully something comes in the next hour. If not, we're going to get down because my wife's got to go to work. We're going to slip out nice and quiet. So we're going to slip out nice and quiet if we can't get one close and try and get back in here. I'm going to try and get that on video. Raccoon right there climbing up that tree, y'all. Right there.
That freaking doe down there in that clearing still walking this way.
So, it's been a great morning. It's good to be out in God's creation, watching, seeing what's going on. It's the first time I've actually got to sit and hunt and get boots on the ground, see how things are. I think it's going to be a good year this year, so stay tuned. If I don't get nothing on this video, keep watching for more because I will have more coming. And hopefully we get some deer on them. I'm going to be switching back and forth between crossbow and my Bowtech. Monday, we're going out to our private property, which is tomorrow. So be watching for that. I'll see y'all later. Alright, y'all. Got to go home. The wife has got to go to work. So we'll be back out this evening. I don't know if we'll be here or in another spot. It's not supposed to rain. So we'll be in our climbers. We've seen a total of 9. That buck was still there when we slid down.
Tree fell, it didn't move.
And big old tree fell and he stood up. He didn't really run. It was kind of weird. He didn't run off. He just kind of jumped up and he was looking around and then he just
laid right back down.
Walked a few steps and just laid right back down. So he must have not have worried too much about that tree falling. And so we slid on out of there nice and quiet, walked the creek row out, and that way we didn't disturb nothing, and try and slip back in there another day. I mean, I know he's not no big old monster, but Eric's never shot a buck, so he would be a good one. So hopefully we can get on him again one day, or at least a bigger one. And
a trophy's in the eye of the beholder. Any deer you take can be a trophy. It doesn't have to be a monster 14 or 16 pointer.
That's right. My biggest accomplishment, yeah, I got deer over 170 inches on the wall. My most proud one is a scrub buck 6-point. It was my first buck with a bow. That is my most proud buck, is that little scrub. And then my other one is a scrub buck 9. It was my very first buck ever. And I use him as rattling antlers. He's rattled in every big deer I've killed since then. But hopefully we get something this evening, and I'll see y'all here in a little while. My view for the evening, y'all. We'll see how it goes. Well, I haven't seen any deer yet. It's 6:37. During the youth hunt, when it was a lot hotter, they had already been in here and out in this little green pasture I got in front of me. Rain just gave up a few minutes ago. You still hear a little bit here and there. That's just kind of falling off the leaves. And the squirrels going up into the trees. I've seen so many squirrels a day.
seen so many squirrels today. I could have my back limit for the entire year. It's crazy. There's so many over on this side. I had one a minute ago. He's up in my tree, throwing nuts at me, jumping around, making all kinds of noise. But that's part of being a hunter. Love me some public land hunting. It's hard. It's challenging. Gotta get on them deer. And y'all know me, I don't go after just a rack. I hunt for food, so it's brown, it goes down. Doesn't matter the size. I'm out with the Bowtech this afternoon. So y'all here. Out with the Bowtech. Setting the quad boat this morning. With the crossbow. See, I can take my camera and I can still keep an eye behind me. There's a field up there, about another 50 yards. This turns into private property. And then another 35 yards past that, there's a field. I'm about 110 yards off that field. So I want to make sure I stay on, public land. View down. But nothing so far, so I'm going to get off here. We're sitting until dark, so we'll see what happens.
Bye-bye.